Let's chat commodities now, where you have seen some consolidation happen. The international markets are trading slightly on the lower side. You have seen the Syria concerns completely ease off from the markets, and that's something that's weighing on your screens. The gold prices really have declined much after the European markets have opened. $25 down, nearly 2% of a decline coming in for that one. But the crude prices have seen a bit of a support coming in after a decline for a 10 straight week in sense of US inventories, and you have seen 0.25%, 0.5% of a gain in that space. The base metal prices in last couple of days had done well, but you have seen some profit taking coming in for them as well. And as far as the Indian rupee is concerned, while we did see an intraday high of around 62.92, it seems to be holding around that 63.5 odd kind of level. So we have come off those days highs, but it really is consolidation as far as the Indian rupee is concerned. The Indian markets in the meanwhile have seen more declines continuing into the space here. Let's get in then. Anurag Kataria, he's VP and Business Head, ITI Investor Services, and he joins us live on the show. Anurag, hi, welcome. Let's start with gold prices first, and we have seen continuous decline. $25 down yesterday, $25 down today as well. How much of a further decline are you expecting in the international markets as well as the Indian markets?
Yeah, good afternoon, Manisha. To begin with, as far as gold is concerned, we were trading for a range of the $1,380 to $1,425 for a couple of weeks, and we were hoping for some kind of breakout either side. And that has come yesterday and followed today itself. So $1360-$70 was a good support zone which has been broken. The further levels we could see from here onwards will be $1310, $1315 kind of a range. The interesting point here is the market has been completely overshadowed by Fed meeting, FOMC minutes, which will be coming out on 18th, and will be followed by 22nd September elections in Germany. So basically, two major economic drivers of US and Europe will not be clear till 22nd. So whatever is happening on the market is basically based on the fundamentals, wherein we have seen a decline in import of Indian gold, which is a cause of concern. Some kind of data which is coming in from China, but that is rather more or less supporting base metal than bullion. So we continue to hold our short positions on gold, and we are hoping for a target of around 29,800 on MCX front.
Well, very sharp declines really coming in for the gold prices, but it's not just gold. If you look at silver prices as well, the sharper cut really seems to be coming into that one. So 2.5% of a decline in the international markets, more than 2% down, nearly 1,000 rupees being shaved off in case of the silver MCX prices as well. Anurag, what's your sense? Are we looking at a breach of 50,000 soon? Because the run-up from around 39,000, 40,000 rupees to 59,000 was a huge one in less than a month. Are you looking at that kind of a decline coming in as well?
Yeah, I'm not hoping for that kind of sharp decline, but you never know what will be happening on 18th of September because things are not very clear whether the tapering will really kick off from September onwards. So if that, given the case, whatever we are seeing on the silver front is basically weighed down by base metal as well. So 48,000 kind of a price cannot be ruled out on INR front as far as silver is concerned.
But there has been a bit of a rebound coming in for the crude prices. While the Syria tensions have eased, you have seen the US inventory data actually given some support to this space. Apart from that, we have seen choppiness, a range-bound trend happen in case of the crude prices. It also perhaps has to do with the decline in US dollar, which seems to be supporting this sector. What's your sense, Anurag, coming in for the prices now? We are holding around that 6,900 mark in the Indian markets, but how would you want to trade?
Yeah, for a change in geopolitical tensions, we have seen Russia emerging as a leader and trying to mediate between United States and Syria, and that's working fine. As far as markets are concerned, they are pretty much comfortable the way Syrian tension is going on because there are no attacks and probably crude will be subdued due to that. And there was an interesting statement coming in from EIA president as well, which is about adequately supplied market even if the Syria tensions break out, although which form we do not know, but otherwise market is adequately surprised and the inventory number shows the same. So we continue to hold our short positions on crude. I think whatever bounce back we have seen is basically probably leading towards the profit booking, but till 18th of September, to be very honest, we will hold crude on the short side.
Well, absolutely. 18th of September is the next big major event, FOMC meeting, and you will perhaps get to know whether the US Fed is tapering its QE or not. So that would be a big impact coming in for the commodity markets from there. But Anurag, how are you reading the base metal space? Because we've seen some ups into this one, and even as the Chinese data has been positive, the base metal sector has not been able to hold up to on its gains.
Yeah, that's the irony of the market, because couple of weeks back we were doubting the entire Chinese data, and then it was followed with the good numbers in terms of industrial production is concerned. Then we have seen a rally in base metal coming in, and that is also fading away within no time. So it has become a choppy trade, and probably on the trading sense, we would go short. We will go with the market. We would not like to adventure at this point of time. So we continue to hold our short positions.